Ralf Rangnick, Ralf Rangnick's press conference against ahead of the game that is going to be played with Chelsea. So make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you, you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear. So we're going to be looking into the conference, the press conference that is definitely going to happen for Manchester United. Ralf Rangnick's side. Ralf Rangnick is definitely going to be having a talk and giving us more details about the game. Ralf Rangnick is going to be giving us details about Manchester United versus Chelsea, a game that is going to be played at Old Trafford. Excuse me, sorry. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. And if you've not yet subscribed, make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear. As United are heading, Manchester United are expecting to be signing, bringing a few players under Erik ten Hag, who is going to come, and a dossier is going to be represented to him by none other than the one and only the current manager of Manchester United, and that's none other than Ralf Rangnick. So it is on a better note that we quote everything that he's definitely going to say. We're going to give you everything that he is going to say. What you need to do is simple: just subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on anything that he is going to give to you, he is going to say. All you need to do is make it simple and keep this high, keep this moving, and we'll let you know about this game, Manchester United versus this Chelsea club. So literally, a few things are going to be mentioned. A few things are definitely going to be mentioned for this game, and we expect quite a lot that is going to happen. And let's dig a little bit deeper into what Ralf Rangnick is definitely expected, and what is expected in this press conference. So Ralf Rangnick's press conference live: Manchester United versus Chelsea, team news plus Erik ten Hag updates. So Ralf Rangnick will speak to the media today ahead of Manchester United versus Chelsea on Thursday night, which is tomorrow. So Ralf Rangnick will answer questions from the members of the press this day today, and he is definitely going to. So Rangnick has earned praise for his honesty in the press conferences. In recent weeks, United have endured a miserable season, and there seems to be deep problems at the club, as something that Ralf Rangnick's side is set to I can say to solve. I should say it is set to solve under the new management. So it's the interim manager. The interim manager is not happy with many of the players, and he has said out in the previous statements he's made, and in the dossier that he's made, and that the dossier that he's going to present to Erik ten Hag. So United 3-1 defeat against Arsenal at the weekend all but officially ended their hopes of finishing in the top four. An emotional Scott McTominay claimed that United are now playing for pride across the remaining 4 fixtures that are following the defeat. So United welcome Chelsea to Old Trafford on Thursday night, and a London club are set to finish third in this position. Team news is we're going to bring to you team news and everything you definitely need to understand about this game, and it will be noted. Let us first dig a little bit deeper. Let's dig a little bit deeper into previously what this gentleman says. So, inside details of Ralf Rangnick's dossier for Erik ten Hag on selfish Manchester United players. This is what he currently said recently. Manchester United interim boss Ralf Rangnick will hand new permanent manager Erik ten Hag a document with information of the Premier League clubs threatening players. So, players who are not good, he will he'll present all this to him. So Ralf Rangnick will present incoming boss Erik ten Hag with a shocking dossier of the shame on every first team Manchester United player. After talks with Director of Football John Matoff and CEO Richard Arnold, the interim Old Trafford chief has been asked to hand to Ten Hag brutal report, this brutal hope. So no holes are buried. Run down on the players in Dutchman and will inherit this summer. So Ralf Rangnick, who is 63 years of age, has told them he won't hold back after believing he's been let down and hung out on dry by a dressing room he's privately branded. So they are selfish over, he said these people are selfish, overinflated, lacking of quality and too powerful. That's what they think. Senior sources inside United's Carrington training ground say Rangnick has been staggered by the lack of professionalism among the first team squad. And he claimed some players have bluntly ignored his instructions when he's given them a pattern of play he employs in a certain game. So, Rangnick had also told Mataff and Arnold that many of the players at Manchester United are not fit for the purpose at all, and physically cannot cope with high-energy opponents who run further, faster and harder, and those were his words. And that's why he's told Arnold that the club needs clear out. He needs a total wipeout and influx on hungry young players. Yeah, and I've already said that at this channel. I need hungry players, not big players. So he's also advised the hierarchy to ditch their habit of signing big name players for a short time fix. The highly respected German who has managed Schalke, and he's also managed Hoffenheim and also RB Leipzig, and even told staff at the club he believes former star and Sky TV pundit Gary Neville is right in his assessment that United's team is broken. Ralf Rangnick joined United as interim head coach last November, and it was quite sad that he didn't obtain nothing much. So Ralf Rangnick basically is not happy at all with everything that is taking place at Manchester United. Not happy at all. So, but in the space of less than 5 months, Rangnick has seen at a close quarters the mess United are in, and is not happy with everything Manchester United is doing. So Erik ten Hag, who will leave Ajax next month, will join Manchester United, and we'll see things change probably. And Rangnick's murderous assessment on the current United squad will make Blaking reading get rid of many club players. I think so. Because of these statements, many of them will have to go. So the German doesn't rate defenders like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Eric Bailey, Phil Jones, and isn't sure about Victor Lindelof's decisiveness and positioning. He is definitely not sure about that. He doesn't know what Wan-Bissaka is playing. He doesn't know what Eric Bailey is playing. He doesn't understand what Phil Jones is doing at Manchester United, and much more. So he believes Harry Maguire has carried the can for a series of inept defensive displays by the team, but feels United's £8 million investment is so substantial for the club can't simply write off England's centre-back in the midfield. Rangnick has been shocked that United don't have the energy and physicality needed in the modern game, and that is definitely very true. United do not have the energy and physicality needed in the modern game, and those are words by the king of modern football, Ralf Rangnick, and he believes it's an area that needs urgent attention, with at least 2 hard-running, high-energy recruits needed, plus a playmaker. That's very true. In attack, Rangnick believes United have big problems despite Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo's 20 goals in this season. He's told Mataf signing players like Edinson Cavani at the end of their careers is not a good thing. After a failed experience with 30-year-old Shanghai Shanshou attacker Adriano Igalo in 2020, is short-sighted and sticking plaster strategy that has no future, and that was him. So he's banking on Ten Hag getting more from Marcus Rashford and £72 million winger Jordan Sancho, but believes United need a main striker with Anthony Martial on loan at Sevilla. Unlikely to be the answer. He doesn't think Anthony Martial could come and do anything at United. So the dossier will make Grimm will move upstairs in a consultancy role this summer. In adamant, United must address their problems now or face more years in wilderness. So, what do you think about Erik ten Hag, and what do you think should be done? What do you think? Do you think Manchester United should follow this, what he's saying, or it should be something different? Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, loud and clear here at United. Diehards, as we're telling you, it's going to be a press conference that is going to tackle much more different things, and we are definitely waiting to hear from this. So it's going to be Manchester United. It's going to be Manchester United versus Chelsea, and Manchester United is definitely could be only playing. Manchester United is definitely playing for pride right now. There is nothing much that Manchester United is playing for as per now. When we see, I see players are not expected to play because honestly, when we see the players who are going to play, this game, I don't think there is much that is going to change. Not much is going to change this game. Not really, not much, because the injuries basically are still the same. For even during the training yesterday, just a few players came in, and mainly basically the players who came in were from the under-23s. Under-23s, that's where 4 players from the under-23s came and started playing, and they were meant to impress Ralf Rangnick so that they can get a seat, or they can get a chance at this club. They can get a chance at this club. So let's wait and see what Ralf Rangnick will bring to us. We need to bring to you exactly what Ralf Rangnick will say, and once he's here, we will also bring you everything he's said, every little single word he's definitely said. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be nice. And so looking into Erik ten Hag and his move to Manchester United, definitely that's a done deal and signed deal. A few players are expected to come along with him, and some of these players, we expect Donny van de Beek to come to Manchester United because that's what he needs, and we expect Barcelona superstar also to come and play for Manchester United. One of the players that played with him, that he coached, that he managed at a great club, so the Barcelona star could definitely be coming to Manchester United, and we are definitely thinking that it could be good for Manchester United. Frankie de Jong, who once played at Ajax under the management of Erik ten Hag, definitely could be part of the team that is going to come to Manchester United, and we are looking forward to having him at Manchester United. And just a few more players are definitely we think that are going to come to Manchester United. There is Calvin Phillips, who is a very good midfielder, and the mere fact that Paul Pogba is definitely leaving. Paul Pogba is going. Paul Pogba is leaving. Not confirmed 100%, but Paul Pogba is definitely going to leave. But one that we are definitely sure about his leaving is none other than Matic. Nemanja Matic is going. So this leaves sort of a hole for Manchester United, and a defender. Sorry, not a defender. Somebody in the midfield needs to set up. Somebody in the midfield needs to be right there to get the midfield much better than it is, because the going of these people will mean they will leave a loophole. They will leave a hole just in there, and this could be the perfect problem solver, as bringing in a person like Phillips. Bringing in Calvin Phillips will be something very good. So are we heading to the press conference, Ralf Rangnick's press conference? We definitely tell you that we are waiting, and as soon as he gets in, I will also give you everything that he will have to say about these things, about these players, about what the game will be like, Manchester United versus Chelsea, and also we will also dig deep into what the Chelsea's side, also what Thomas Tuchel said. What Thomas Tuchel said about Manchester United, and what Thomas Tuchel thinks about the game, because he's already had his press conference, and he's mentioned a few things, and so what Manchester United, we need to see exactly what Manchester United needs to do against these players, what Manchester United needs to do against the players, what we think United should do. So make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell, so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear here at United Diehards, as we are dedicated to bringing to you the latest information about everything you need to know, everything you need to understand about this club. And we are telling you that it's going to be a press conference, Manchester United's press conference. It's going to be a press conference for Ralf Rangnick, letting us know probably who will start, who will be on the game, who to expect and who not to expect. We cannot come to conclusion just as yet, but what we are sure of is that it's going to be a lot of words for him. Is going to bring out clearly what is expected of this. So Thomas Tuchel's press conference against Manchester United is also something that we are going to look into. So and let's dig deeper into what he said. So a Chelsea press conference live, Thomas Tuchel on Manchester United, Rudiger, James and Kovacic, and they take over. So Thomas Tuchel faces the media as Chelsea take on Manchester United in the Premier League this Thursday. Let's see what he said and what he's definitely thinking about his side before we can cross to Manchester United's side, before we can cross to the big man side. So let's welcome football. I'll welcome Manchester United Diehards live coverage of Thomas Tuchel's pre-match press conference ahead a Chelsea match with Manchester United. So the Blues make the trip to Old Trafford on Thursday evening, looking to record consecutive victories in the Premier League for the first time since the international break. Chelsea will look to go to better than their last outing against the Red Devils, where Jorginho's penalty saw the side come to 1-0 down at Stamford Bridge following a goal from Jordan Sancho. Are we getting to you here at United Diehards? Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell, so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear, as we're definitely going to be bringing to you the press conference of Ralf Rangnick, what he will be saying against this club, against Manchester United, against this club. So let's get much deeper. So Tuchel's last press conference following the win over West Ham was dominated by the German's coach, confirmation that Antonio Rudiger would be leaving the club this summer, and today we will find out how likely he is to feature against Manchester United after the 29-year-old missed the previous games against the Hammers and against also Arsenal. And do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear right here at United Diehards. So there is plenty of injury news for Tuchel to update us on, and as Manchester United is also going to be bringing things into here for you with Mateo Kovacic, Ben Chilwell, Callum Hudson and Odoi, Andreas Christensen and Rhys James all missing out on Sunday's match. So the German coach will no doubt be asked about Chelsea's takeover press against once again, and it will possibly reflect on Manchester United's position of Ralf Rangnick with Erik Ten Hag waiting to take over the wings. So follow every word from the Blues, and with Chelsea as coach Tona providing updates on there, but here with United Diehards as we connect to them, and we bring to you everything about this game. It's Manchester United that is definitely going to be featuring it's going to be playing here at Old Trafford, a game that we definitely think that is going to be massive, and with the Manchester United having nothing to play for. United have barely something to play for, almost nothing to play for. We're going to look into this. We're going to look into what Manchester United needs to do also to win this game, and also Ralf Rangnick's conference. We need to look at what Ralf Rangnick has said and what he's expected to say, and his live conference right at Old Trafford. Live conference right at Old Trafford against Manchester United. Manchester United against Chelsea. Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear here at United Diehards. And we are happy to tell you that things are okay for Manchester United, and they will be okay when the signing is done, when the big man comes, and we are looking forward to seeing what is going to happen and who is going to play and who is not going to play. So do you expect we're going to get how we're going to say Fred is going to be able to come to this game and play, because Fred has an injury, and it will be injury updates and things like that, whether Fred will play or not. Rafael Varane came on the other game, so we expect him to be again also playing, and alongside a few more players. And Rafael Varane played, Cristiano Ronaldo came on and also played, and Scott McTominay also came and played at the last time. Then we don't know what about this time, because we also have a few players like Paul Pogba who is also not going to manage to play because he's been ruled out the rest of the season because of an injury. He's got an injury. So do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear.